love complimenting men. No, honestly, I do, to the detriment of myself sometimes. Every so often, I'll be walking down a busy high street at night, and I'll see another man across the way from me, and I just can't help but go over there and pay him the compliments he deserves. I really love your outfit. Where did that come from? Don't worry about it. And the reason I do this is because men in general don't get flattered very often. We all like to be told we look nice. We all like to be told that we're fresh and fit and don't smell like fish. But for some of us, that dream isn't possible. And we fantasize about that day that we can go into that school and get our revenge. Until such a time, we have to live bi-curiously through others. And I just so happen to be living bi-curiously through Michael B. Jordan.
On the Hustle Show, we got Michael B. Jordan, the director and the star of Creed 3. And, you know, we know each other. We go way back all the way to Chad Science in Newark, okay?
The corny kid, right?
No, I did not say that. Misquoted for sure.
In case you aren't familiar with Michael B. Jordan, which, honest to God, I'm shocked that anybody would be, he is probably one of the most famous men on the planet, if not one of the most famous actors. I mean, I'm not really sure why. It's not like he's been in Black Panther, the remake of Fantastic Four, all 3 Creed movies, one of the main characters on The Wire, and now his most famous role yet, petty bitch. You see, Michael has done what some of us can only hope to do in the future. Michael has held on to his resentment like a real man and waited literally a decade, because remember, Michael is 56 years old, to clap back at one of the people who doubted him. Now, in case it wasn't painfully obvious by the context of the clip, this woman, whose name is L'Oreal, yes, I know it's very confusing, it took me a couple Google searches to find her, was hired to do interviews on the red carpet of Creed 3. And of course, who is the star of said film? Jordan B. Michael. Now, these two legitimately went to the same high school together, and in L'Oreal's opinion, Jordan B. Michael was quite the corny character in their youth. Something I don't actually dispute, funnily enough. If you look at Michael B. Jordan, he does kind of give off the vibe of trying to act a little bit too cool, and it comes off incredibly unnatural. Like, what is this? Why is he doing this? I could almost quite easily see him sat in the corner of a high school party with his one friend who wears glasses, and he's trying to rap over him beatboxing. Anyway, that's besides the point. Why am I talking about this? Well, I've seen a bit of discourse online with people actually knocking and slandering my boy. And Home Dog, I gotta say, that's whack, yo. The main complaint against him seems to be that with all of his success, his many accolades, his millions of dollars, and presumably copious amounts of coochie, he should rise above that level. He should tower above her and simply state, "You're not worth my time." To which I say, bah, I am sick to death of this be better than the other mentality. I am not better than the other. I am a terrible person. If you're telling me I can get a one-up, a leg over of someone who picked on me maybe one time when I was 16, my nuts are gonna graze their face as I slam dunk that insult. How could you resist? What human on earth could resist? These people who doubted you, who hated you, who said you were nothing, who called you corny, are now at your premiere of your movie, having to interview you. Oh my god, the delicious taste of revenge is intoxicating. What, you think I'm gonna get personal satisfaction out of being a bigger person? Or maybe you're right. You know, this does feel pretty good, because it's easier for me to piss on you. Oh shit, my screen. Oh god damn it, I damaged it. You like that? Another thing I heard that kind of upset me a little bit was some people were saying this is a power dynamic, which, by the way, is a made-up stupid word that I bet if you asked anybody who uses it online, they couldn't define it for you. But if I'm guessing, what I think they mean by it is because Michael B. Jordan is vastly more superior to her in every way, he shouldn't punch down. And if we followed that logic, the entire world would be made out of rainbows and kittens. Because everything and everyone has a power dynamic. There's a power dynamic between me and my postman. He controls my post. There's a power dynamic between me and my dog, who's asleep. Yeah, he's asleep before he died. I control his food. There's a power dynamic between me and my toilet bowl, because I choose not to flush no matter what. So yes, of course there's going to be a power dynamic between the very famous actor and the woman that picked on him. And who cares? That phrase is meaningless, because essentially what you're saying is that simply because I'm powerful, rich, and successful, I can't criticize anybody beneath me. Well, I'm sorry, it's your fault for wanting food. I need more for my private island. And I'm pretty sure we both know, and especially you, you people know that it's just a buzzword to sound scary and smart. Another complaint I heard, and no, I'm not gonna back any of this up, the source is I say it's true.
That's a nice argument, Senator. Why don't you back it up with a source?
My source is that I made it the fuck up.
Because I'm too lazy to edit it, is that he shouldn't have done this to a woman. Why? Screw her, screw her little friends, screw the oh god, that phrasing's terrible. Sod her little friends, sod the little crew they ran around with, sod all of them. I'm Michael B. Jordan. In closing, I do want to say that I feel a little bit bad for her. She could not have picked a worst possible person to doubt. This is like meeting Kim Kardashian when she was like 20 years old and saying you will never make a sex tape that makes you instantly rich and your family build a dynasty around it. And she jiggles her implanted booty as she runs away from you. Oh yeah? I'll show you. As my African American friends would say, you fumbled the bag, yo. You called the sexiest man in the world, literally voted by people, corny. You're done. You're done, love. You're done. A man who is so sexy that a girl broke her braces because she was biting down on her teeth so hard when he appeared in Black Panther.
Michael B. Jordan has the best reaction to a girl who broke her retainer after seeing him shirtless. The reason we know all about this is because her orthodontist shared the story on Tumblr of a girl who was, quote, thirsting so damn hard she busted steel, over a scene where Michael B. Jordan takes his shirt off. The story, of course, made its way over to Twitter, where Sophia Robb came across it and was shook. She tweeted saying, quote, wait, that girl is me. That is my orthodontist's Tumblr. This is a post about me. The best part about this whole story, though, is that Sophia's tweets went viral, so viral that Michael B. Jordan caught wind of it, followed Sophia Robb on Twitter, and then messaged her privately. Then, Michael B. Jordan offered to hook her up with a new retainer by tweeting on his own Twitter page saying, quote, since I feel partly responsible for breaking your retainers, let me know if I can replace them.
It's like a Darman video came to life. I could read the title now. Girl mean to boy in high school. Boy grows up to be famous actor. Is black? I'm adding the race thing not because I want to. It's just Darman says some out of the pocket things. Look, let this be a lesson to you guys. Be kind. Because you never know who you can take advantage of in the future. If she had played her cards right, maybe she could have been known as a bit more than a footnote in his life. I know she's got a podcast, but let's be real here. This is the ceiling and she's cracked her neck on the impact. Legally, you have to subscribe. My name is Deano and I shall see you very soon. Bye bye.